You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Greetings, everyone. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily, episode 1511. This time, Ann Hawkins, creator of the LiveEQ app, shares some tips on finding and landing your dream horse industry job. And I'm so happy to welcome back to the show Ann Hawkins, who is the chief cook and bottle washer, the creator of LiveEQ or LiveEQ, if you're one of the cool kids, an app for horse folks to help them in many different ways. And this time we're going to chat a little about finding and landing your dream job, which I suspect by the end of this conversation, LiveEQ is going to have something to do with it. Welcome back to the show, Ann.
Thank you so much. It is great to be back. And yeah, we are going to talk today about finding and landing your equine dream job. So I can go ahead and just get into it. LiveEQ is the only app that allows both employers and job seekers to post for free in the equine space. So naturally, we see a lot of both sides of the job world. We're also the only app that has all kinds of jobs in equine space. So not just jobs that are limited to being in the barn, such as grooming or training, but also marketing jobs, finance jobs, business development, and so much more. And helping equestrians find their place in the industry is a passion of mine. So I thought I'd share a few tips from both my past career as an executive and my insight from LiveEQ on how to find and land your dream equine job. So for finding open roles, my first piece of advice is pretty simply download LiveEQ and keep checking our jobs platform. We do have filters on the app. Those are your best friends. So use the filters to set things like salary range or job function, so you're only seeing the jobs that you want to apply for. And second, if you notice a stable or a company that is posting multiple openings, but none of them are the job that you are qualified for, send them your resume anyway. A lot of times when businesses are actively hiring, that means they're generally in a growth stage, which means that even if they haven't carved out your perfect job role yet into a listing, they might still be needing your skill set as they grow. So in some cases, you can actually kind of talk your way into creating a role in those businesses. So don't be afraid to just go ahead and send that recruiter or that stable manager your resume and just say, hey, I noticed that you're hiring for a lot of positions. Just wanted to get my name in the door. I'd love to work for you.
I love that LiveEQ has listings for people who are not necessarily getting horsehair under their fingernails.
Yes, that has been a big hit with our users. And, I come from a marketing background and I always thought, man, it would be great to work in this industry because I'm a horse person. I love horses, but I'm not a trainer. I'm not a groom, So I do now, of course, work in the industry. I carved my own way here, but I know there's a lot of people who are trying to get in. So we're really opening that door for them and just, encouraging people to go for it.
There we go. Any quick tips? I know this could be an entire show all by itself, writing a resume. Any really quick tips on before you send that resume in for people to tweak it a little bit to give it its best chance of getting through the first layer?
Yeah, I have 3 tips for this. And this is really the most important part, right? Is just like you said, getting through that first layer. So the more pre-work you do for landing the job, the better chances you have. And this goes for all role types in the equestrian field, right? So we're going to talk resume. That might, some of you who are looking for working student positions or grooming positions, you might start to tune out, but don't. This is for all job types, even if you are hands-on in the barn. Have a resume. Even if you're just starting out, maybe you're looking for working student position, right? Or an entry-level job. If you have no prior work experience, that's okay. List your riding history. List your academic achievements, volunteer work, anything that helps that employer get to know who you are as a person and just see that you have ambition and that, you're able to go into that role with some learnings from where you've been. So that's my first tip, have a resume. The second tip is then to tailor the resume. This is so important. Tailor the resume for the job that you want. Employers who get a lot of inquiries are going to scan resumes, right? This is just the life that we lead. We get a lot in the funnel and, we're looking, but a lot of times we're really scanning for those kind of keywords. So put those keywords that describe your skills up top. So list your name, right? What you do, and then right away go into bullet points of what you're good at. Then after that, go into your work history, that more like standard resume format, but up at the top, I am good at X, Y, Z. And that's going to really be eye catching. My third and probably most unique tip is to send a video along with your resume when possible. So in some cases, this is not going to be possible. If you're going through a standard application website, they may only allow for you to upload one document. But if you are in a situation where you have the email address of the recruiter or the company that you're applying for, attach a video there. This may seem like overkill, but trust me, if you have a nicely recorded video of you talking to the potential employer, explaining why you'd be a good fit, this will stand out in a big way. A bonus would be if you could record it in the barn. So you're applying for a job in the equine industry. If you send a video to an equine recruiter showcasing yourself as a professional with an equine passion who wants to take their skills to this company, you've got a significantly higher chance of getting a call and getting that call quickly. So those are my 3 tips. Be prepared, have a resume, tailor that resume, and do something to stand out, such as sending a custom video.
There we go. And I have one more tip, and that would be to download the LiveEQ app. And where can they find the LiveEQ app?
They can find the app on both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store, or they can just go to liveeq.com and click on the button there.
And how much is it going to cost when they download their LiveEQ app?
It is completely free. It's free to download it. It's free to create an account. It's free to post yourself as a job seeker or an employer. Totally free to engage and interact, and just go get after those opportunities.
Download it today. Thanks a lot, Ann. Well, there you have it. Horse Radio Network has thousands of engaging podcasts for horse people, and you can have them sent right to your phone. Just subscribe via your favorite podcast player. This is Coach Jen, and I will be back again soon with another tip. Until then, go ride your horse. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements made by guests on the Horse Tip Daily. Please use your own judgment when listening to the tips on this show.